normal하다고 생각을 하는데 너무 웃겨하더라고요. 단 걸 별로 안 좋아해요.
Lovely viewers, imagine witnessing a moment so raw, intimate, and heartwarming that it feels like you're peering into the very heart of someone's emotions. That's exactly what happened when song Hye Kyo opened up in a heartfelt confession. I never knew I could be loved this deeply until Min-ho. Fans around the world immediately felt the gravity of her words, recognizing them as not just a statement about romance, but a revelation about trust, connection, and the transformative power of genuine love. Let's delve into the depth of this revelation, exploring every nuance, the emotional undertones, and the ripple effect it had on fans, while immersing you in the warmth and intimacy of this extraordinary moment. The confession came during a rare interview, where Song Hye Kyo's usual grace and poise were paired with vulnerability and sincerity. Her eyes glistened with emotion as she spoke, her tone soft but filled with conviction. There was a pause, almost as if she was collecting the weight of her feelings before sharing them with the world. I never knew I could be loved this deeply until Min-ho, she repeated, and in that repetition, there was a sense of wonder, of awe at the unexpected depth of emotion she had discovered. Fans watching were quick to note the authenticity in her voice, the kind of honesty that transcends scripted statements and resonates on a profoundly human level. What made this moment particularly captivating was the context behind it. Song Hye Kyo, a figure admired for her elegance and talent, has often been seen as someone who has everything: fame, success, recognition. But love, as she revealed, was something she hadn't fully experienced until Min-ho. The admission wasn't about him being perfect or her life being complete with him, but about the depth of understanding, patience, and emotional presence that Min-ho brought into her life. Fans felt inspired, realizing that even those who seem to have it all can discover new layers of love that transform their world completely. Immediately after the confession, social media erupted. Comments poured in from fans who were touched by her honesty. Many expressed how they themselves had felt unprepared for a love so deep, so encompassing, until the right person entered their lives. Others speculated about the private moments between Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho, the quiet gestures, the shared laughter, the unspoken understanding that had led her to feel this profound love. Some even shared their own stories of discovering unexpected love, creating an interactive conversation that made the moment feel inclusive and universal. The beauty of Song Hye Kyo's words lies not just in the confession, but in the emotional imagery it evokes. Fans imagine the tender moments that may have led her to this realization: Min-ho's gentle smile at the end of a long day, his patient guidance with their twins, the quiet nights spent sharing thoughts and dreams, or the small gestures of love that often go unnoticed but build an unshakable foundation. Every fan interpretation brought a new dimension to the statement, turning it into a living, evolving narrative that everyone could engage with emotionally. Her body language during the interview spoke volumes. She leaned forward slightly, as if leaning into the truth of her emotions, her hands resting gently in her lap. There was a softness in her gaze that invited viewers to connect with her on a personal level, to witness a side of her life that is often kept private. Fans commented on the warmth of her smile, the sincerity in her tone, and the way her eyes seemed to shine with gratitude and love. It wasn't just a confession. It was an invitation for viewers to reflect on the depth of their own relationships and the moments that made them feel truly seen and cherished. The twins, though not present during this interview, were inevitably part of the underlying story. Many fans speculated that the love song Hye Kyo was referring to extended beyond romantic connection. It was the familial love, the shared joy of parenthood, and the deep bond formed through nurturing and caring for their children. The mention of Min-ho implicitly included his role as a partner and father, highlighting how love manifests in daily acts of commitment and tenderness. The idea that love is both romantic and relational resonated deeply with audiences, who appreciated seeing celebrities embrace these multifaceted roles with authenticity. Fans were particularly interactive following the confession. Many shared their favorite moments of Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho together, from rare public appearances to glimpses captured on social media. Each interaction sparked conversations about what it means to love deeply and be loved in return. Viewers debated which gestures might have contributed most to her revelation: the cozy family evenings, the unwavering support during professional challenges, or the quiet, unassuming acts of kindness that often speak louder than grand declarations. This dialogue created a sense of community, allowing fans to explore the themes of love, trust, and emotional depth alongside their favorite celebrities. What stood out in the confession was the transformative power of Min-ho's love. Song Hye Kyo described it not as fleeting passion or superficial charm, but as a steady, grounding presence that made her feel safe, valued, and understood. Fans resonated with this depiction, noting that deep love isn't always flashy. It's often quiet, consistent, and profound. It's the kind of love that helps a person grow, become more compassionate, and discover strengths within themselves they didn't know existed. Her words highlighted this truth, and viewers were drawn to the authenticity and relatability of the experience. The emotional resonance was amplified by the way Song Hye Kyo described her own vulnerability. She admitted that before Min-ho, she hadn't fully realized that such a depth of love was possible. This openness created an interactive experience for fans, many of whom shared their own journeys of discovering new layers of affection and understanding in relationships. Some described moments of surprise at how deeply they were cared for. Others reflected on the patience and kindness that allowed them to feel secure and cherished. The conversation extended beyond celebrity admiration, turning into a dialogue about human emotion, connection, and the transformative nature of love. The confession also shed light on the shared intimacy between the couple. Song Hye Kyo spoke of the small, everyday moments that built her understanding of love's depth. Min-ho's attentiveness to her needs, the playful exchanges with their twins, and the quiet evenings spent sharing thoughts and laughter. Fans adored these glimpses into private life, speculating on the invisible threads of connection that weave a family together. The focus on shared experience rather than performative gestures made the confession feel genuine and relatable, bridging the gap between celebrity life and the universal human experience of love. Many viewers were moved by the contrast between Song Hye Kyo's professional persona and her private revelations. Known worldwide for her poise, elegance, and talent, she revealed a softer, more vulnerable side, demonstrating that even those who appear strong and independent can be profoundly affected by love. Fans discussed how refreshing it was to see a celebrity acknowledge the emotional depth of a relationship without pretense or embellishment. Her honesty resonated widely, sparking heartfelt discussions about emotional openness, vulnerability, and the courage it takes to admit being profoundly changed by another person's love. Interactive fan engagement continued to grow as people shared personal reflections, favorite quotes from the interview, and artistic tributes inspired by her confession. Some created videos imagining the private moments she referenced, while others posted heartfelt messages about their own experiences of discovering love they didn't think was possible. The community that formed around this confession highlighted the universal appeal of Song Hye Kyo's words, transforming her personal revelation into a shared, inclusive celebration of human connection. Even the smallest details captured fans' attention. The subtle inflection in her voice, the glimmer in her eyes, and the gentle pauses as she gathered her thoughts all contributed to the emotional weight of the confession. Observers noted that this was a side of Song Hye Kyo rarely glimpsed in public, a woman profoundly aware of her own capacity to love and be loved, and unafraid to share that awareness openly. The authenticity of the moment resonated across cultures and languages, creating a sense of intimacy between the actress and her global audience. Fans speculated about the countless unseen moments that might have led to this revelation. Perhaps it was a morning spent playing with the twins while Min-ho brewed her favorite coffee, or a quiet evening where he listened patiently as she shared her hopes and fears. The beauty of her confession is that it hints at a lifetime of shared experiences, both ordinary and extraordinary, that collectively made her realize the depth of love she had found. Each fan interpretation added to the richness of the narrative, making the experience interactive as viewers contributed their own imagined vignettes of familial and romantic tenderness. The emotional impact of this admission went beyond admiration. It sparked introspection. Many viewers reflected on their own relationships, pondering whether they had truly experienced the depth of love Song Hye Kyo described. Comments poured in about the transformative nature of being seen, understood, and cherished in ways that exceed expectation. Fans shared that this confession inspired them to nurture their own connections, to communicate more openly, and to recognize the quiet, steadfast gestures that often define profound love. Song Hye Kyo's revelation also highlighted the inclusivity of love in its many forms. While the statement referenced her romantic connection with Min-ho, it implicitly celebrated the bonds of family, friendship, and emotional support that enrich human life. Fans noted that her words could resonate with anyone who has discovered that love can grow deeper and more unexpected than imagined. The confession reminded viewers that love is not a single moment or dramatic gesture, but an accumulation of care, attention, and shared vulnerability that transforms hearts over time. As the interview concluded, Song Hye Kyo's sincerity left a lasting impression. The emotional resonance extended far beyond the immediate moment, prompting a wave of fan engagement, reflections on personal relationships, and creative expressions of admiration and inspiration. Her words, simple yet profound, encapsulated a universal truth: that discovering someone who loves you deeply can open new dimensions of joy, self-awareness, and connection that were previously unimaginable. Fans were still buzzing from Song Hye Kyo's heartfelt admission, and the conversation around it only deepened in the days that followed. Social media platforms became a vibrant space where viewers shared their own stories of discovering profound love, drawing inspiration from her words. People from all walks of life, young couples, parents, single viewers, and fans of different cultures, joined the discussion, creating an inclusive community bonded by the universal human experience of love. Many expressed that her honesty made them reflect on their relationships, inspiring them to cherish the little, often overlooked gestures that build true intimacy over time. The interactive element of fan engagement extended even further. Some followers created polls asking what moments in a relationship could evoke the same realization Song Hye Kyo described, inviting others to vote on experiences like shared laughter during tough times, quiet nights of mutual understanding, or parenting moments that reveal the depth of a partner's love. Others posted stories imagining private moments between Song Hye Kyo and Min-ho, creating fan art, illustrations, and even short video reenactments inspired by their imagined daily life. Every contribution made the confession feel alive, as if the audience was part of an ongoing dialogue about the beauty and complexity of love. The admission also sparked widespread reflection about love in the context of family. Fans were especially moved by the implied inclusion of the twins in the equation. While her words explicitly spoke of romantic love, viewers could sense the broader emotional tapestry, where Min-ho's love extended to nurturing a family, creating a safe, joyful environment, and fostering a deep bond that enveloped both her and their children. Parents in the audience shared their own experiences of discovering the depth of love that comes from raising a family together, drawing parallels with Song Hye Kyo's heartfelt revelation. This made the discussion not only about celebrity romance but about universal experiences that resonate across ages, cultures, and family structures. Some fans were inspired to share stories of love that had transformed their lives in unexpected ways, mirroring the theme of Song Hye Kyo's statement. Viewers wrote about partners who supported them through personal challenges, friends who showed unwavering loyalty, and family members whose presence made life richer and more meaningful. The interactive dialogue highlighted the many forms that love can take, reinforcing the inclusive nature of the conversation. It wasn't just about romantic love. It was about care, attention, trust, and the emotional bonds that shape human experience. The confession also sparked discussion about the transformative power of emotional vulnerability. Song Hye Kyo's openness about her feelings challenged traditional notions of celebrity poise, showing that even highly accomplished individuals experience moments of awe and vulnerability in the presence of profound love. Fans admired her courage, with many sharing that it encouraged them to be more honest in their own relationships, to express gratitude and affection more openly, and to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness. This created a ripple effect, where her admission became both a source of inspiration and a teaching moment about emotional authenticity. What captivated audiences most was the subtlety and depth of the love Song Hye Kyo described. It wasn't about grand gestures or dramatic declarations, but the quiet, persistent ways that Min-ho demonstrated care, remembering small preferences, sharing everyday responsibilities, listening without judgment, and offering support in both the mundane and significant moments. Fans discussed how these small acts of attentiveness often make the biggest impact, highlighting the notion that true love grows through consistency, patience, and mutual understanding rather than through spectacle. Interactive fan speculation also flourished. Many wondered about the specific private moments that might have led to her realization. Could it be a night spent reading stories to their twins together? Or a quiet morning where Min-ho prepared her favorite breakfast and sat with her as she sipped tea, listening attentively to her thoughts? Perhaps it was an evening stroll in the park, laughter mingling with the soft sounds of their children playing nearby. Fans contributed their own imagined vignettes, making the confession feel like a living narrative that everyone could partake in, blurring the line between celebrity storytelling and audience participation. The twins themselves, while not directly mentioned, became an integral part of the emotional context. Observers imagined the way Song Hye Kyo and Min-ho's love for each other naturally extended to parenting, creating a nurturing environment filled with warmth, security, and joy. Fans speculated about how daily interactions, playful moments, bedtime routines, shared meals, might have reinforced her understanding of love's depth. It wasn't just a romantic revelation. It was a holistic experience of family, connection, and shared responsibility, demonstrating that love grows richer when intertwined with caregiving and partnership. Beyond family dynamics, fans were also drawn to the aspirational elements of the confession. Many admired how Song Hye Kyo expressed gratitude and recognition for the love she had received, highlighting the importance of appreciation in sustaining meaningful relationships. Comments poured in emphasizing the value of verbalizing affection, showing gratitude for small and large gestures, and celebrating the presence of someone who consistently nurtures your well-being. The dialogue extended into life lessons about empathy, respect, and emotional investment, making the confession not just a celebrity moment, but a broader reflection on human connection. The inclusivity of the discussion became particularly apparent as viewers from different cultural backgrounds related to the themes. Whether it was fans in Asia, Europe, the Americas, or Africa, many resonated with the idea that deep, transformative love is a universal experience. Stories emerged of intergenerational love, cross-cultural relationships, and friendships that mirrored the kind of profound emotional support Song Hye Kyo described. The conversation transcended geography, proving that while celebrity culture is often localized, the emotions it conveys, love, gratitude, vulnerability, are universally relatable. Many viewers also noted the interactive nature of the confession itself. Her words invited reflection, prompting fans to pause and consider, when was the last time they felt truly seen, valued, and loved in such a way? How do they nurture those bonds in their own lives? This reflective quality created an emotional dialogue that extended beyond passive consumption, transforming the confession into a participatory experience where fans could engage, respond, and even share lessons from their own experiences.